Okay, I am back. This is a follow-up. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for coming back on. Thank you, Sarah. Great to see you. Great to see you live with me on Periscope today. I just wanted to restart. My phone rang. So sorry for the interruption. Hopefully that won't happen again. Anyway, yay, Pippa. Great to have you back on. At you for now. And I also have something else going on too, the 5-minute refresh. If you have something that you do that lifts your spirit and leaves you feeling fabulous, contact me at refreshwithdawnherring@gmail.com to let me know what it is that you do in 5 minutes that does that for you. Hey, Susie Klein, how are you? Good to see you live on here on Periscope. Great to connect with you here. And if you're interested in sharing that with me, I will be sharing that on a Periscope broadcast, I believe in February. So you're welcome to do that. Hi, how are you, Susie? It's great to see you. So today, I'm going to flip back to myself so you can see my face. Let's see, I want to make sure this works. No, I don't want to stop the broadcast. There we are. Okay, let me put my glasses on and sit up just a little bit. So today, I am so excited to share something with you today that I have not shown anybody else yet. Yes. I have a sneak peek for you, and I also want to talk to you about creative experimentation, which is something that I'm sure anybody who is a creative person, and everybody is a creative person, no matter what you do, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a visual artist to be creative. You can be creative in any way that you choose to, as long as it lifts your spirit and leaves you feeling fabulous. That is, to me, my definition of something that's creative. So you can do anything you want, it doesn't matter. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about creative experimentation and an experiment that I have been doing in the last year and the result, basically, of what I've been working on in the last year in the mixed media arena. And I wanted to give you a little backstory first before I show it to you so that you understand where I'm coming from and what I've been up to. I have been keeping an art journal now for 5 years and having a really good time with it. And I have learned a lot of things about techniques and layering, and I use watercolor, and I tear up paper for collage, and I sometimes use stamps and stencils, and occasionally I'll throw some, tissue paper or newspaper or all kinds of interesting things that I throw on the page in my art journal that I've been playing with for the last 5 years. And a year ago, I decided that I wanted to try a little mixed media on canvas. Yes! I had some canvases that I had set aside from when I was wanting to do watercolor on canvas, which I have done several of. And I decided that I was going to use one of those canvases and try some mixed media on the canvas, just to see what I could do with it. Since I've been doing it in my art journal, I figured, well, why not try it on a mixed media canvas, right? So I wanted to give you a sneak peek into what I have been doing with that. And I'm going to move myself around over here, bring you over to my table. I decided to add a table in my art studio that would just be for mixed media. Yes, that was my goal. That was my, I guess you could say I wanted to try something new. It was definitely an experiment for me. And so I want to give you a little peek as to what I've been working on. And then I'll give you a little story behind that so you can see exactly what I've been doing. Okay, I'm trying to get myself on the other side, and it's not quite working here. No. It's giving me a hard time. I'm trying so that, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I know there's a little bit of a shadow because there's a window behind me with the sun shining through it. So there might be a little bit of a shadow over it. But this is the mixed media canvas that I have been working on. So basically I did that. Now the bigger circles I did not cut out that way. I just used a stencil and cut them out that way. And then as I was getting closer to dealing with the clock faces themselves, after I adhered everything, I decided that I wanted to get an actual clock face, you know, that was made from metal. So I went back to Michael's and I got myself some Tim Holtz clock vases there. And so I decided to adhere a couple of those on here as well to give it a more rustic look, I guess. And so I just recently put those down, like in the last week or two. It hasn't been that long since I did that. And I guess you could say I kind of wanted to get a little feedback to see if anybody thinks I should add anything more. I don't think I'm going to, but I just thought I would ask to see what you guys thought. So this is my mixed media experimentation. And the thing that I wanted to kind of focus on with this is that sometimes when we try something new, we may have expectations of how much we're going to do or how it's going to turn out. I'm pretty pleased with the way it looks. You could make it a functional piece. Oh, you mean like an actual clock? Wow, that would be really interesting to do that. I mean, that's an idea. It's certainly an idea. I don't know if I would do that, but that's a really cool idea to actually make that a clock. That would be really cool. So, I think you're good. I hate regretting not finishing before. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Pippa. I appreciate that. I really put a lot of time into this one. I really did. And like I said, it took me, the reason why I do it, since I've had some new folks show up, you can see, no, I don't want to stop it. Yeah, sometimes when I, there we go. You guys get to see, since I wanted it, because somebody suggested it to you. You do it because you want to try it. And if you really like it, you're going to keep doing it. That's really what it comes down to. It's all about you. It's all about nurturing your creative self. It's all about making time for you. Thank you so much for the hearts. It's all about making space for your creative self to express itself so that you have time to listen to your heart and to put out there what you want to do. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be dance, it could be baking a cake, it could be going for a walk, going for a hike, it could be going for a swim. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be visual. And it doesn't have to be music. It doesn't have to be, what they consider the obvious arts, that are out there. It can be anything you want it to be. And I'm even going to throw Play-Doh in there again, because every time I say that, it makes me laugh. Hi, Karen. Great to have you with me today. I was actually just wrapping it up. Today, we're just talking about creative experimenting. Hi, how are you, Karen? I was just talking about the creative experimenting and how it's so important for us not to have too much expectation for ourselves when we're trying something new, so that we don't feel overwhelmed by it and that we actually enjoy the process. And you're welcome so much to check out the replay because I was going to wrap it up. I'm sorry that I know you just joined me, and I would love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, I have to go and get on my computer and start doing my other work. But anyway, Karen, great to have you with me today. I'm so sorry that you came in right at the end. Thanks so much for the hearts. I appreciate that. But you can check out the replay. I have an account on catch.me. So anybody who wants to check out the replay can do so on there. And, oh, you know what I just realized? I forgot to share the link on Twitter. So that means that it didn't go on catch.me. Oh, well. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I'll be able to upload it or not. Oh, well. Sometimes these things happen where you don't remember everything. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, great to have you with me today live. It's been a fabulous, fun time talking about creative experimenting. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And don't forget to refresh yourself.